Hello everybody, my name is Tristan and I am a group fitness instructor at Upbeats Studio in Ballard. And today what I'm going to be doing is showing you some of the basic moves of the format that I teach called Turbo Kick. If you're not aware, Turbo Kick is a cardio kickboxing 50-minute workout that uses just your body weight. We don't use a heavy bag or any equipment, and it is cardio with some sculpting aspects. And we combine steady state cardio with high intensity interval training drills to really kick up the fat burning mechanisms. And we have a lot of fun too because it is choreographed to music. And we always have a really fun music that pairs with the rounds. So what I've noticed is when some people come in for their first class, they're a little bit taken aback because it is choreographed. And so myself and the other instructors will call out certain moves, and if you aren't familiar with the moves, it can be a little overwhelming your first time. So we're going to go over some of the basic punches, kicks, and combo moves so that when you come in for your first class, you'll feel really confident and you'll be able to achieve your fitness goals without feeling overwhelmed by the choreography. So I'm going to show you our 4 punches, our 4 kicks, and proper technique for those. And then I'll also be showing you just a few combination moves. And at the very end, we'll put it all together to give you an idea of what one phrase of a particular portion of a class would look like. Also, just to let you know, Turbo Kick is set into, I want to say, little modules, basically. We work on the upper body first, mainly focusing on punches. We do everything on the right side and then the left side. Then we do a HIIT drill. And then there's a little break. So you can grab a drink of water or towel off. Then we go into our second session. Again, everything on the right, then the left. And that focuses on the lower body, mainly kicks. And then a little HIIT drill followed by a break. And then your third round is a combination of your full throttle, combining the upper body and the lower body. And then you'll have a little break. And then after those 3 sections are done, we do what's called a turbo drill. It's a 90-second high-intensity drill where we combine all of the HIIT drills from the previous 3 sections as well as one that you haven't seen yet. And it really is a great fat-burning exercise, and it gets your heart rate really up. Then we start to come down with some more steady state cardio into our recovery afterburn section, and then we finish with a finale. And so that's the basic structure of a Turbo Kick class. And now let me show you some of the moves. Okay, so in Turbo Kick, we do have a boxing guard. So the easiest way I can think is to have you put your hands up in the air, make a fist, and then your thumb wraps around the first 2 fingers. Then you rotate your elbows in and your fists come to your cheeks, just like a boxer. So I'll show you a little bit closer up. This is what you should be looking like at all times in the class, unless you are punching, but your non-punching hand will always stay glued to your cheeks, just like a boxer, protecting your guard. So as I said, we start everything on the right side, followed by the left. So with your right foot slightly forward, we're gonna work on our punches. So a first punch is a jab. A jab is just a basic extension of that right arm, corkscrewing the fingers out and extending through that elbow. So that's your basic jab. Your cross is a motion that's across the body. And you see I'm twisting here at the abs, the trunk is twisting, and then picking up that heel. The reason why you want to rotate and pick up the heel is to protect your knees and lower back. So we have a jab, across, jab, and across. And let's go to the hook. The hook is a great punch. It's a parallel to the ground punch, and it looks like this. So you see that is completely parallel. I have a 90-degree bend in my elbow, and the punch is gonna stop at your opposite shoulder. So I see a lot of hooks that come all the way around, and you don't need to be getting that much range of motion. It can stop right in front of you, elbow up, and then punch stops at the opposite shoulder. Just like if there were a shelf here full of books, you just knock the books directly off. So that's your hook, and then the last punch is your uppercut. The uppercut in Turbo Kick is a palm facing up, vertical punch, down and out, down and out. Notice your non-punching hand is always glued to your cheek, and then you're using your bicep to push the punch up. What you can do in turbo kick, since it's cardio, is you can get really kind of big with your upper cut punch. It doesn't have to stay super nice and close. If you have boxing experience, that's probably what you've done in the past, but since we're kind of dancing and looking to get our heart rate up, we want to make that sort of more of an exaggerated punch. Something else you can do in turbo kick is go to the corners on your uppercuts, or you can keep that punch directly in front of you. So let's go through the 4 punches on the left side now. So bring the left foot forward. We're going to start with a jab. Remember, this is just a simple extension. If you have a mirror in front of you, you'd basically be aiming for your nose. The cross goes across the body. Remember to pick up that heel to protect your knees and lower back, extending through the elbow, and then exhaling on the punch. Our hook punch, we bring that elbow up, 90-degree bend, stopping at that opposite shoulder. Again, lifting up the heels and really squeezing the fists. And last but not least, our uppercut. Down and up, really driving through using that back shoulder blade on that vertical punch. So in a front stance, let's alternate our 4 punches, starting on the right with a jab and left, jab, jab, and jab, side to side. You'll start to see a rhythm here, jab, 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 jab. All right, great. Let's move to crosses. Cross, 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 cross. Noticing I'm really lifting up the heels to protect the knees, extending through full extension on the elbows, and exhale, 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 exhale. One quick note, if you're joining us from home right now, be cognizant of the floor. I'm on carpet, and sometimes your foot can catch. You just want to make sure that you're practicing in an area that's hardwood preferably, and in our Upbeats studio, we have great floors that will help protect you and keep you safe. But if you're following along with me right now, just be mindful of your floor. Or if you have pets at home or small children, just make sure that nothing's around you. Okay, and let's go to our hook punches on the right and left. Hook, hook, stopping at that opposite shoulder. Nice and controlled. And let's do our uppercuts. Down and out, down and out. The uppercuts use a little bit more of your legs. You're in sort of a squatting position. Perfect. Okay, great. Those were the 4 punches that we do. We will put those together in combination moves in a little bit, but let's work on our 4 kicks. Okay, since we're not warmed up right now, I want you to keep all of your kicks super, super low. And that's a good point to make with turbo kick in general. Since it is a fast-paced workout, you're gonna wanna make sure that your kicks are controlled until you become more advanced and you've been taking classes for a while. Then you can start to bring the kicks up, but for now, let's keep them super low and safe. So let's start with a front push kick. Our guard is up nice and tight. We're going to bring our right foot up, pointing the toe, kicking the heel out. Let's try that again. Bring the knee up, kick the heel out. Notice I'm leaning back just a little bit, bracing the core. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Leaning away just a little bit. Now imagine that there's a door in front of you. Try pushing that door away, pushing it away. Awesome. Okay, let's try it on the left now. Step and push, push, and push. Oftentimes in turbo, we'll bring our knees in and then we push. But right now, let's just keep that guard up. Great, so that's your front push kick. Let's move to the lateral kicks. So let's do a roundhouse kick first. And these 2 kicks look very similar, so I'm going to try to break it down. That makes sense for you. So on the right side, I want you to put your left foot so that your heel is facing that side. So we're setting the heel. And this is going to help us achieve a safer kick. Now we're going to bring our guard from our cheeks to our side. We're going to bring the right foot, the heel, and we're gonna chamber it in back. So that means you bring your heel to your butt. Keeping the kick nice and low, smack with a pointed toe. Smack, smack. So this is a roundhouse. Let me show you again. You step and release. Release. Your guard comes with you. This is for counterbalance. So notice on the side, if you can see, how my knees, if I were standing up against a wall, I would still be able to do this kick because my knees are together essentially, meaning one knee isn't forward or behind. Chamber and smack. And again, the pointed toe you should be hitting with your shoelaces. On the left side, step that heel out, bring your guard up, chamber that heel to your butt, and smack. So it looks like this. Chamber and smack, chamber and release. Good work. So that's your roundhouse kick. The side push kick looks very similar, but it's different in technique. So on the right side, we're going to bring our guard over like we did. This time, we're going to flex that right foot and bring your knee into your chest. If you want to hug it here, kind of like stretching out your hip flexors, sometimes that's a nice warm-up. And then you're going to flex the foot and push out with your heel. See how my foot is creating a blade, so to speak? Your toe is pointed down, and you should really be able to feel this in your hips and your glutes. Push, push, push. Knee comes in front of the body. Here's what it looks like from the side. See how that knee comes up, flexing the foot, and pushing out. Ooh, and find your balance. Push. On the left side, same thing. Bring that guard up, knee into chest, and pushing out. Pushing out. Okay, so that's your side push kick. The main difference that I always like to cue is for a roundhouse, point the toe, and for a side push, toe is down. Because you'll automatically, by rotating that heel down, you'll start to feel it in your hips and glutes more than you would with a pointed toe. Our last kick is a back push kick. So similar to our front push kick, but you guessed it, behind you. Now here's something that is very important with the safety of a back push kick, is we never want to be kicking directly behind us. A couple of reasons. We don't know who's standing directly behind us in class. We can't rotate our necks all the way behind and look. And also it puts a lot of extra strain on your lower back. So to keep this kick safe with your guard, you're going to want to turn and look 45 degrees behind you. So usually I say to the back corner is where you want to be aiming your kick. Bring your knee in and kick to the back. Knee in, toes are pointed down, looking as you're kicking, and 45 degrees, toes pointing to the ground. On the left side, same thing, guard is up, give a little look behind you, knee in, push in and out, push in and out, toes pointed down. And again, keep the kick super low. You can even kick really, really low if that feels better on your lower back. Okay, so those are our 4 kicks. Let's put them all together. So starting with a front push kick, let's do right and left. Push, push. Keeping it low, bracing the core and leaning back slightly. Heel is up and pretend like you're pushing that door away. Good work. Let's go to a roundhouse. Remember, this is with a pointed toe, chamber and smack, chamber and smack. Smack with your shoelaces, keeping that knee nice and flat to the body. All right, let's move to a side push kick. Bringing the knee up this time. Toe is pointed down. You should be able to feel this in your glutes. Try not to lean too far over on your kicks. Keep that chest lifted. Guard out for counterbalance. That looks great. And then a back push kick. 45 degrees behind you. Again, keeping that chest up. Head is on a swivel, looking right and left. Kicking at a 45 degrees right behind you. All right, those are our 4 punches and 4 kicks. You can basically do a turbo kick class now with those basics. However, I want to preview a few of the combination moves. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. The first combination move that we're going to be doing is called a twist. A twist combines jab, cross, and a knee, essentially. So let me show you what a twist looks like, and then I'll break it down. So on the right side, meaning our right foot is forward, we're gonna jab with our right, cross with our left, jab with our right, and knee. So putting it together, it looks like this. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, jab, knee. From the side, this is what it looks like. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, jab, knee. See how I'm ending in sort of a lunge right here? That's on purpose. That's how we engage your legs in this combination upper body, lower body move. So let's break it down a little bit. We have our jab, which is our simple punch with an extended elbow. Cross, notice I'm lifting my heel, going down into a lunge. Back to the jab, knee into the chest. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Let's try it on the left side. This time our left foot is forward. We're gonna jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Let's try it a little bit faster. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Exhale on the cross. And try to get low in the lunge if that feels good to you. Perfect. So that's a twist move. That's one of the more complicated moves because after we finish a phrase, we yell twist and then you have to go right into it. But if you practice it at home a few times, when it'll come up in class, it'll be a lot more second nature. Okay, another combo move I want to preview is called a jab, cross, hook, up. And that's exactly what it sounds like. It's 4 punches put together for an awesome combination move. So on the right side, we're gonna start with a jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. So we're alternating right, left, right, left. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Try it with me. Jab, cross, hook, make sure that hook stops at the opposite shoulder, and upper. Jab, cross, hook, up. Jab, cross, hook, up. If that combination move just isn't resonating with you, a modification that I can give to my guests is to jab, cross, until it becomes a little bit easier. This is a great modification because you're still alternating the punches right, left, without having to worry about the extra movement. So try it again with me on the right. Jab, cross, hook, up, jab, cross, hook. One more. Jab, cross, hook, up. Easy peasy. Let's do it on the left side. Left foot forward, guard is up nice and tight. Knee left jab, right cross, left hook, right upper. Jab, cross, lift the heel, hook, upper, lift the heel. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Jab, cross, hook, up. Last time, jab, cross, hook, up. Again, your modification can be jab, cross, as long as you're what? Lifting up that back heel, protecting your lower back. So that's the jab, cross, hook, up. Let's preview a couple more moves. We have a burpee in Turbo Kick that is different than burpees in other formats. This is a Sumo Squat burpee, meaning a wide foot burpee, And we do not do a push-up in this burpee. So let me show you the move at full speed and then I'll break it down. So a sumo squat, meaning super wide, it's a 4 count movement. Plant the hands, jump back into a plank, wide feet, and a clap. I'll show you again. Wide feet, plant the hands, jump back into a plank, wide feet, and clap. So let's break it down. We have our wide feet. We want to keep our chest lifted as long as we can, meaning we don't want to just collapse to the floor. When we have our heart rate up at a high rate, we always want to make sure that we're keeping our chest up as often as we can. Now when you go down to the plank, plant both of your hands, so you can see me, and jump your wide feet back. Again, there's no push up here. You want your elbows and your shoulders to stack directly above your palms, and then make sure your butt isn't super high or hanging down super low. It's nice and neutral. Then you jump back up, wide feet here. I see so many people jumping like this. What does that do? Puts strain in your lower back, and it also keeps your chest way down. So by coming back into wide feet, we can immediately pop that chest up and clap at the top. So do it again with me, pretty slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, jump back, wide feet, and clap. Do it again. Plant the hands, jump back, wide feet, and clap. One more. Plant, jump, wide feet, and up. Great. If that doesn't feel comfortable to you, here's your option. With wide feet and your chest lifted, you can pulse 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. If you want something that has a little bit more movement to it, you can squat, lunge, squat, and up. Other side, squat, lunge, squat, and stand. So those are 2 options if the burpee doesn't feel good. Sometimes the burpee won't feel good if you have any wrist issues or maybe lower back problems, sometimes even ankle problems can be aggravated with a burpee. So just listen to your body and do what feels good. I'm working up a sweat. It's hot up here too. Okay, let's do 2 more combination moves and then I'll let you go. So the first one we have is a 4 cross zigzag knee. So you already know what the cross punch is. Starting on the right, we're going to cross right, left, right, and left. So that's our 4 cross. Then we're going to zigzag right, left, and then a knee. So putting that together, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, zigzag on the left and then right, and then a knee. So breaking it down again, 4, 3, 2, 1, zig, zag, knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, zig, zag, knee. Let's try it on the left side. Cross, 4, 3, 2, 1, zig, zag, and this time it's your left knee into the chest. Trying that again. Is 4, 3, 2, 1, zig, zag, left knee. Something that you can always do in turbo kick is get off the ground. So anytime we do a knee, you can do a knee strike, or you can also jump the knee if you want something high impact. With that said, all high impact motions can also be done on the ground. So anytime we get off on the floor in like an air jack, you can always tap out or follow the instructor for modifications on how to keep things low impact. So let's do that again. On the right, 4 crosses, zigzag knee. Cross, 4, 3, 2, 1, zigzag, right knee. Do it again. 4, 3, 2, 1, zigzag, knee. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low in the zigzag and knee. Good work. do it on the left. 4, 3, 2, 1, zigzag nice and low, knee strike. 4, 3, 2, 1, zigzag knee. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1, zigzag knee. Boom. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, and the last thing I want to preview is a ski. Ski in turbo kick is used a lot. In fact, it's used right away in the warm-up. And that's usually where I start losing people who haven't ever been to a class before and they're like, oh no, I can't even do the warm-up. I don't know what's going on. So let's go over ski and I'll tell you why it's important. So it's essentially a scissoring of the feet, and then we incorporate an alternating knee. Then we use the arms. See how it's a full body combination movement. So in the beginning, let's start by marching and then we'll work our way up to the full progression. The way that we keep a ski, which is a high impact motion, meaning we're getting off the ground, low impact is by marching. On the right side, the right foot goes back, the left foot goes back, right foot up, and a knee strike. Then that left foot goes back, right, forward, knee. So we're stepping back, stepping forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. So here's your march. The important thing to remember is that with a low impact ski, you're stepping back first. The high impact, you're stepping forward, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. But for now, let's step back. Back, back, forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. I'll turn this way so you can see it. Back, back, forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. If you want to incorporate the arms, now's the time to do so. We go up, 2, 3, knee, up, 2, 3, knee. So anytime we yell out ski, this is your low impact option. This is also how we start in the warm-up. March, 2, 3, and knee. Our high impact version, the right foot is going to go forward this time, and we're going to scissor the feet, alternating knees. 1, 2, 3, knee. Now our left foot goes forward. 1, 2, 3, knee. Right foot forward. 1, 2, 3, knee. Left foot. 1, 2, 3, knee. Let's try it continuously. 1, 2, 3, knee, front, knee, front, knee, front, knee. If you want to add the arms, it looks like this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It takes some practice, so don't worry if you can't get the arms right away. The most important part is that you're moving your feet and getting those knees at the same time. So let's try the march on the left side. Stepping back, march, 1, 2, 3, knee, back, back, up, knee, back, back, up, knee, back, back, up, knee. On the left side, let's try the high impact ski version. This time that left foot goes forward. 1, 2, 3, knee, 1, 2, 3, knee, 1, 2, 3, knee, and so forth. And adding the arms in if you want to, up, down, up, down. All right, perfect. So now you know your basic 4 punches, 4 kicks, a 4-cross zigzag knee, a twist, jab cross hook up, burpee, and ski. You can basically do turbo, I promise. Other combination moves that we're gonna yell out are like kick front and back and front and knee. You know all those. You would kick front, back, front, and knee. Front, back, front, and knee. Or maybe we'll yell double cross, zig zag knee. Boom. Which is basically a variation of the 4-cross zig zag knee. So I'm just trying to tell you that these are the basics. It can seem really overwhelming when you come, but I promise when you get into class, you're gonna be having so much fun. The music is so great. Everything's to the beat of the music that you really won't care if you get it right or not, because you're gonna be working out and having a blast. So let me show you what a simulation of a phrase would look like in Turbo Kick. We're gonna do a twist with a jab cross hook up with a ski and then a burpee. So let's do it together. So on the right, let's start with that twist, which is the jab cross, jab knee, jab cross, jab knee, jab cross, jab knee. So this is our twist. Let's go to a jab cross hook up, jab cross hook up, jab cross hook up, jab cross. One more, jab cross. Back to that twist, jab cross, jab knee. 2 more times. Jab cross hook up, jab cross hook up. 2 more. 1 more. Back to the top twist, jab cross, jab knee, jab cross hook up. Back to the twist, jab cross hook up, jab cross hook up. All right, our third layer is gonna be a ski. Since our right leg is already forward, that's your hint if you're doing high impact. Up, back, up, knee, hands in the air or not, if that's gonna be too confusing. Right foot is in front. If you wanna do a low impact ski, we're gonna step back, 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 front, knee, back, back, front, knee. 2 more times. All right, perfect. So let's go from the top. Give me a twist. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, hook, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ski. Two more. Good job. Our last layer is a burpee. We have our wide feet, bracing the core, keeping the chest lifted. Plant your hands, jump back into a plank, wide feet, clap. Your modifications, remember, are to pulse 4 times or to squat, lunge, squat, stand, squat, lunge, squat, stand. So those are our 4 combination moves. It's usually not this difficult. I'm just putting the difficult ones that we learned together so that when you do come in for a class, it'll seem a lot easier. So let's start from the top. On the right, right foot forward, give me a twist. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, hook up. Ski, right foot forward. Burpee, wide, back, out, and up. That's a full phrase. Let's see if we can do it on the left side now. The left foot forward. Let's start with that twist. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, hook up. Jab, cross, hook, upper. 2 more. 1 more. From the top, twist. Jab, cross, jab, knee. 2 more. Jab, cross, hook up. 2 more. 1 more. From the top, twist. Jab, cross, hook up. Back to the top, twist. Jab, cross, hook up. All right, our third layer is a ski. That left foot that's already forward, it goes forward for the ski. And knee, and knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. 2 more. Again, if you are wanting to keep this low impact, you would step back. 1, 2, 3, knee, back, knee, knee, and knee. All right, let's start from the top with a twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jab, cross, hook up. Ski, left foot forward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. Perfect. We're ready for our last layer, which is the burpee. It's the burpee. We know it, we love it. So we already previewed it on the left. It's the same thing on the right. Remember your modifications. You can pulse it, or you can squat, lunge. Whatever makes sense for you, whatever feels good for you. All right, team, let's put that whole phrase together. Left foot forward. Give me a twist in 4, 3, 2, 1. Jab, cross, jab, knee. Jab, cross, hook up. Twist, ski, left foot forward. And burpee, wide, together, wide, and up. Perfect, you survived. So just to recap, usually the combinations are not that difficult. I just wanted to show you how with a little bit of practice, you can absolutely get through your first Turbo Kick class and come in feeling a little bit more confident than maybe you wouldn't have thought that you could without ever having done Turbo before. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. We'll be watching for those. And for those of you that live in the Ballard area of Seattle, hopefully I will see you for a Turbo Kick class on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock or on Thursdays at 6 o'clock with our other instructor, Megan. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.